Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Kader Hunter here, and well, another month has passed, and you know what that means. We're going to be doing another vending machine hunt recap. Now, I haven't done that many vending machine hunts this month, but we still found some really good finds, including a spectacular find, which I'm going to be showing you at the end of the video, right over here. Anyway, this month I'm going to be splitting my finds into two groups. The first group is going to be all of the non-commemoratives, so this includes all of the non-2 euro coins. And the next group is going to be all of the commemoratives, as well as that spectacular find, which I'll be showing off at the end. Without anything further to do, let's get right on with it. Alright, so we're going to be taking a look at the first group of coins right over here. And we're going to get started with this Malta 1 euro from 2019. And as you can see the Maltese cross there. I hope my camera can finally focus on this. There we go. So 2019 Malta has a mintage of 2.5 million, which makes this a key date. You don't come across Malta that often here. I mean, it's not going to be the rarest find, but having it be a key date Malta is always going to be very nice. So I'm going to be keeping this for my collection, even though it does have its circulation markings on it, but still a pretty cool find. And right next to that we have a Luxembourg find, and you can see the bust of Grand Duke Henri, the monarch of Luxembourg, right over there. So 2011 Luxembourg is going to be a 1.5 million mintage coin. So as you can see, it also has its markings of circulation on it, but I think I'm going to be keeping this as well for my collection. And I've said this many times before, but this here is my absolute favorite, or not my absolute favorite, but one of my absolute favorite coin designs in the Eurozone, with the two swans flying over the Finnish landscape. So this is a Finnish coin from 2008. It's going to be a key date with just 900,000 minted, which is really cool. Once again, it does have its circulation markings on it, but I'll still be keeping this one. Pretty nice find. And we have a Greek 2 euro coin right over here from 2010. This is going to be the standard circulation one, so it's not going to be commemorative. And this one depicts Europa being kidnapped by a bull, who is actually Zeus in disguise. It's a very strange myth. You can read up on it if you want. Greece only issued a lot of 2 euro coins with the standard motif in 2002, and all of them afterwards have been at or below 1 million mintage, or NIFC, of course. And this one is going to be a 975,000 mintage one. And I actually just recently saw that this year they're going to resume minting these for circulation with 5 million. So it's going to be fun to find a 5 million coin from 2023 with the standard Greek design in circulation. But still, Greek coin that is not from 2002. So a Greek 2 euro coin that is not from 2002, I always keep, and this one here is no exception. Alright, so let's move on to the micronations. We have let's actually start with the older Vatican right over here with the late Pope Benedict on it. This one is from 2012. I believe this one is new for my collection, although I'm not sure. Either way, if it is not, I'm going to be keeping it for trades. So yeah, that's a very nice find. And the next coin over here is definitely not going to be new. This is one I already have. It is a Vatican coin from 2020, and as you can see, the coat of arms of the Vatican over there with the Pope's hat. I really like this design. I think it's a lot better than the one with the Pope's face on it. I think it suits the coin very well. But either way, 2020 I already have, so I'm going to be keeping it for a potential trade. Alright, so our last microstage, well, second to last if you've seen the thumbnail of this video, is going to be a coin which I actually found in Graz. I went with a bunch of friends, including Austrian Euro coin hunter, to Graz, and we did some coin roll hunting and some vending machine hunting there, And I actually found a San Marino 2012. This is the standard issue with the Palazzo Pubblico, which is the government building of San Marino, on it. This is going to be a 675,000 mintage coin, which is very nice, a pretty decent key date, but of course also a micronation, which means that it is definitely worth keeping. Unfortunately, I already have this coin in uncirculated condition. I actually bought it, although I'm not sure exactly when, or if it was the best deal either, because I wasn't exactly the most experienced back then. But I will be keeping this for trades with, or giving it to a friend of mine who may need it. So that's pretty cool. And over here we have a 10-cent coin from Ireland. It does have a bit of circulation on it, but what makes it so special is that it has a mintage of just 1 million, which is pretty cool. And over here we have a Maltese coin. As you can see, it is very shiny. It's not going to be a key date. Instead, it's just going to be a coin which I decided to keep due to the condition it's in. As you can see, it does look almost uncirculated, although it has its few scratch markings on it. But yeah, I will be keeping it. I will be keeping this one as the Malta 2008 coin for my collection, because all other Maltese coins which I find are usually in absolutely, or well, not terrible shape, but just not in shape worth keeping, and this right here is an exception, so definitely going to be keeping this one. And the first of two NIFCs which we found right over here is a German one, a 50-cent coin with a lot of circulation on it. It is a 2003A, which is, as I said already, NIFC. I actually found this coin last month already, so this is actually my very first doubled NIFC. So I'm going to be trading this one away. I actually already have someone who is interested in taking this coin. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, and the last coin in this group is also would have been the find of the month had it not been for, well, you'll see, another very good find. This right here is the idol of Pomos from Cyprus, and well, it's from 2013. It's the standard €2 from Cyprus, and it has a mintage of just 90,000, which is insane. Finding a coin below 1 million is already very nice, but having that be below 100,000 is even better. It's one of the lowest mintage finds I've ever found, and the lowest mintage I've found in my vending machine hunts. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one. It would have been the find of the month. So yeah, this will definitely be added to my collection with and it will be done with a smile on my face. All right, so we are done with the first group of coins. So without anything further to do, let's take a look at the second group. All right, so let's take a look at our second group of coins, which consists of all of the commemoratives. We're going to get started by taking a look at a Treaty of Rome coin from Germany. So this one is from 2007 with Mintmark G. So it's not going to be that rare. It has a mintage of 5 million, but I decided to keep this because it's in pretty decent shape. Most Treaty of Romes which I find don't have that much shine on them left, and this right here is a exception, and I don't even have Mintmark G Treaty of Rome yet, so I'll be keeping this one for my collection. Alright, so next up we have a coin which I believe I found last month already. It is a Dutch EMU coin. I'm going to be keeping this one for trades. It's not going to be that rare at all. And right next to, right after that, we actually have a Slovak EMU coin as well. So this one also has another nickname, the infamous Stickman coin. Every single country that was in the Eurozone in 2009, except for the microstates, issued these with their own name on them, and some of these are quite are low mintage and a bit harder to come across, such as the Luxembourg one or the Malta one, but these ones are some of the more common ones, so they're nothing too particularly special, but still pretty cool. And we actually got a few flags as well. So, well, actually only 2 flags and 2 Slovak flags again. I believe I found 2 Slovak flags last month as well. So it's pretty strange that we got two of these again. These both have below 1 million mintage though, so I'm going to be keeping them. And yeah, it's sort of a joke now because I've come across this so much, this month that I just started throwing them back in again. So I'm just going to be keeping these two doubles for trades, but other than that, yeah, it's nothing too particularly special. Alright, so our last common issue coin is actually going to be another Treaty of Rome from Germany as well, but this one has mint mark A instead of mint mark G. So I'm going to bring up the G one here to compare, if my camera can focus on them. There we go. So you can see right next to the year 2007, to the right you can see it has G here, and to the right you can see it has A. And it turns out that the one minted with mint mark A in Berlin is actually going to be a low mintage one with a mintage of, I believe, just around 1 million or 1.5 million, which is really, really cool. Yeah, this is definitely a find which I'm happy with. I do not even have this in my collection, and as you can see, it's not in the best of condition either. There's a lot of wear on it if you compare it to this one, which is still very shiny. This one doesn't really have that much shine left, so it's been circulated for quite a long time, but still a very nice find. Alright, so the next commemorative is going to be from Belgium. This one commemorates the renovation of the Atomium in Brussels. There actually is a variant of this coin which has a rotation error, which if you flip it like this, the €2 will be completely off. It'll be like, I think it's like around 200 degrees, but I'm not sure. So it's quite drastic, but this one obviously isn't the one, because as you can see, if I rotate it, there's almost no rotation to this one, but still pretty nice find. I already have this one, so it's going to be double for me, but I've never actually come across an Atomium before. The one I have I actually traded a few months ago, so this is the first one I found in circulation, but I think I'm gonna give it to a friend of mine who might need it. So another spectacular find, which I actually found in my Graz meetup with a few friends of mine, was this coin from Latvia. So this is the first commemorative Latvia ever issued in 2014, for Latvia being the cultural capital of Europe in 2014. And it's not Latvia, sorry, Riga, the capital of Latvia. You can see the skyline of Riga right over there. I already have this coin as well, so I'm going to be giving it to a friend who might need it. But yeah, it's this was my very first Latvian coin which I ever found, Latvian commemorative which I ever found in circulation, which is really cool. And we actually got a second one, believe it or not. We found two Latvian commemoratives this month. This one looks like it's in very good shape. It commemorates Latvia being the president of the European Council in 2015. This design right over here is actually a grindstone used for grinding wheat. So I'm also going to be offering this to my friends because I have this one, but it's in very nice shape, so I'm very happy with finding this one. And we actually got another Belgian commemorative right over here from 2012, this one for the Queen Elizabeth competition. So the Queen Elizabeth competition is a music competition held, I think, every year, but it alternates. It's between violinists, cellists, pianists, singers, and composers. I'm not sure. It's sort of alternated over the years as well. But yeah, I found this one last month. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one though, because now that I look at it, it's very circulated. It has a lot of markings on it. But yeah, it's pretty cool to get a Belgian one like this one. Alright, so at the beginning of the month, I actually found a Greek commemorative, which was not the Olympics commemorative from 2004, which is an incredibly high mintage. So this one is actually from 2010, and it commemorates 2,500 years since the Battle of Marathon. So you can see a warrior there with the spear, and that thing in the back is actually supposed to be a shield. This one is also going to be a double of mine, but I don't come across Greek commemoratives, which are not the Olympics one from 2004, that often. So it's pretty cool that I actually found this one. So I will be keeping this one. Alright, so next up we actually have a Slovene commemorative, which I've found several times, but I'll still show it off. This one is from 2020, commemorating Adam Bohoric. If my camera can finally focus on it. There we are. So Adam Bohoric was a teacher, and he actually wrote the very first alphabet for the Slovene language. So it's pretty cool that they decided to commemorate him. And yeah, I found this several times. It's somewhat low mintage, so I'm going to be keeping these because the older Slovene commemoratives tend to be a bit harder to come across. And a great example of this is actually this one right over here. This was the second commemorative which Slovenia ever issued, commemorating Primož Trubar. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. I'm not exactly the best Slovene speaker. So he was also someone who wrote I believe, one of the very first books ever written in Slovene. Unfortunately, this is not in the best of condition. As you can see, it has a bunch of markings on it. But I don't have this one yet. The back, as you can see, is a lot worse. I don't have this one yet, so I'm going to be keeping this one, but as soon as I find one which is in better condition, I will be upgrading this one because, yeah, as you can see, it has a bunch of gunk on it. So, next up we actually have another Slovak commemorative, and as you can see, it's in beautiful condition. It looks, well, I mean, it has a few scratch markings on it, but it looks, it has a lot of its shine left, which you don't typically find in circulated €2 coins. This one commemorates, I believe, 25 years of Slovakia being an independent state. And you can see the date over there says the 1st of January 1993, which is the date when Slovakia split apart from Czechoslovakia. This event is actually known as the Velvet Divorce in English, which I find pretty interesting. And yeah, Slovak commemoratives, as I said, I don't typically come across them as often as Slovene commemoratives, but they're not the most uncommon thing that you can find here. So it's pretty cool that we found this one, especially in this condition. And this one is actually going to be a double for me as well, so I'll be offering it for trades. And another interesting find is actually this one. As you can see, it's also quite shiny, but this time it's very shiny because it's very new. This was issued by France in 2022, commemorating Jacques Chirac. I don't know how to speak French. So he was the president of France at the time that France joined the Eurozone, hence the big Euro symbol that is over his face. I already have this one as well, so it's going to be a double for me, but it's a bit of a strange find because the newer French coins usually take some time until they can be found here in Austria, and this may be the beginning of when they finally started to reach Austria, but yeah, so I actually found this in a vending machine in Margareten alongside the next coin, which I'll be showing you, which is commemorating the Bank of Finland. Yes, we found another Finnish commemorative. This is one of the more beautiful ones. It has a swan flying, as you can see. Now, I don't exactly know what the connection is between the swan and the Bank of Finland, but as you can see, it does commemorate the 200th anniversary of the formation of the Bank of Finland, and I think it's a very nice commemorative, despite the fact that it has the relevancy of the motif may be questionable, but I already have this one as well in substantially better condition too. This one is quite circulated. The one I have, I actually bought a while ago as well, so I'll be offering this one up to my friends. And the last coin which I'm going to be showing off is, yep, another Finnish commemorative. So we got 2 of them in a month, which is crazy. I've never found Finnish commemoratives before this. This one was actually found in Kaisermühlen, which is the same place where I found a bunch of my commemoratives last month, and it commemorates the 10th introduction of the euro. This is actually one of the common issue commemoratives, as well as the EMU, except the EMU was issued in 2009 and this one was issued in 2012. So every single country in the Eurozone issued this, and I actually got one from Finland, and I like how they have both names of Finland on there in Finnish and Swedish, but yeah, a lot of the Finnish coins tend to have that, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's going to be all of the commemoratives which we found right over here. Well, almost all of them, as you will see shortly. I didn't do that much hunting this month, but I still found some really good coins. I'm very happy with the Latvian ones and the 2 Finnish ones as well. But the other ones, which are doubles for me, I'm still quite happy with, and I'll be offering them up for trade with my friends. And let's show off the last coin which I found, because that one is probably the most interesting one. Alright, so if you've seen the thumbnail of this video and the title of this video, this is the moment all of you have been probably waiting for. So, on the last day of February, I went outside to Meidling, which is a sort of residential area in Vienna. There's nothing too special there. And they actually have a road which goes through the district called Meidlinger Hauptstraße, and they have a bunch of shops and vending machines on that road. So I decided to go there and to hunt through the vending machines and the cigarette machines which they have over there. And I found this coin. I actually found this coin in the same vending machine as the Primož Trubar coin, which I showed you just a few minutes ago. And it doesn't look like anything from this side. And when I actually got the coin, I thought I found the Carabinieri coin from Italy, which is a very common coin. I actually found it in the same hunt, but on the same day. But I find that a lot, so I just threw it back in the machine. But then I saw the country which actually issued it, and as you can see, it's actually a San Marinese commemorative. So as you can see, San Marino on the bottom, commemorating Pinturicchio, which that's a spectacular find. It is a microstate commemorative. There are only 3 microstate commemoratives which have been issued for circulation, all of them by Monaco. This one was only issued in these special coin card blister things. It's kind of hard to explain, but this is NIFC. Finding a microstate commemorative is spectacular. That is a for many people a once in a lifetime find, and we just found one. Actually, this year on the Eurocoins Discord server, which you can join in the description below, this is the second one which was found this year. A Finnish guy actually found a Vatican commemorative in Finland. But I never thought that it would happen to me as well, but here we are. We found a microstate NIFC commemorative. And if you remember, last month I found a San Marinese NIFC in one of my coin roll hunts, and this time we found it in a vending machine, which, I mean, yeah, it really is a spectacular find. I can't really put it into words. So Pinturicchio was an Italian Renaissance painter, and San Marino, they really like to commemorate their various Italian artists on their commemoratives, and this here is definitely no exception. So I'll probably keep it in this flip. I definitely will be keeping it safe, because this is probably one of my best actually no, probably the best finds ever, at least so far. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say except just to show off this beautiful coin which I found. I can hold it closer to the camera. So if I can hold it closer to the camera right over here, you can see the picture on the front, which is from a painting called Christ Among the Doctors. I'm not exactly sure who these people are. I'm not exactly the most experienced person when it comes to religion or art, but it's still really. I like the design. It's really nice, and as you can see, it does have its circulation marks on it. I do wonder exactly how long this has been in circulation, but it definitely will not be circulated anymore. Here's the back of it, and you can also see some scratch markings on this. But I mean, I would have kept this in any condition. It could have been in absolutely terrible condition, and I would have kept this. So I am very, very grateful to find this coin in change. And yeah, without anything further to do, let's get to our recap. And well, that's it for this month. This San Marino find is gonna be the find of the month, possibly even the find of the year for me. But hey, there's still 10 months left in this year, and I am personally really excited about what we can find in these next few months. That's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned, and good luck with all of your collections, and see you next time.